We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're the
team.
media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
Spin the block.
After a while, it becomes, sir, you're not learning your lesson, or you have bad judgment.
What you talking about, Shannon Sharpe?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Contract like down the table.
I don't think he worrying about the video. I just think it's a video. Unless she on there lining him up with the no. I don't play that type of role play. No is not allowed in my space of bedroom. No mean I'm gonna get away from you. Period.
Real
So,
shit. All the
she
way.
lined
That's
him
some real
up,
shit.
and she playing role play with the no, and he feeding into it. Other than that, whatever they're doing and they doing consensually, I don't think it would matter. I think he already up because she texted him no. That text him up. And then listening to the audio, I know he was just with her playing with her, but when you tie the audio to that text, it's a bad look.
And then also he jumped in front of that video before it came out. Like he was like, play all the video, don't play all. So to me, it seemed like he don't want that. It's something about that video.
Nah, I think where he's up at as a dummy, he ain't thinking as a dummy. Now you don't got the law on your side because you just gave the consent to play it.
Yeah.
You just gave him consent to play it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Or you could have used the law on your side where they couldn't play it. Now you just gave him consent to play it.
Sue the shit out of the mother.
Yeah, he gave him consent. He told him play. He told him play all the video.
Can't make this shit up.
He said it. But that text is bad. When she said, I told you to wear rubber and I told you I didn't want it in my ass. And it no meant no. So now she didn't identify you violated against her will and committed. That's a whole nother charge. That's a charge.
Ain't that the Tupac shit that happened?
Now that makes sense. Thank you for saying that, because now it makes sense why he's trying to give her that $10 million hush hush money.
Right.
Now it makes sense. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Giving up that $10 million for no reason, and he's not guilty? Are we?
Now where she went wrong at is he offered 10 million, and in her head, he didn't even have the 10 at the time. He trying to keep her quiet to get to the 100 million. Right? So what she should have did is let him close his contract out, then come at him, because now you came at him prior to the contract that he will use to pay you is on hold. So now you at risk of not getting nothing.
That's a fact.
Yep.
So she should have let close out his contract, then went public with whatever the 50 million.
Hit him in the head.
Yeah, because he was only able to give you the 10 from the 100. Even if whatever you going after the 50, you ain't gonna even be able to get the 10. You should have let him close out the contract, get the money, then you should have went at him. She went at him too early publicly.
Right. You remember that chick that he accidentally, he said he accidentally opened his live up on? The Prince just brought out, or somebody just brought out anyway earlier, that she's suing him too. So it sounded like to me, two scoring that's trying to just tear his ass up because he was cheating on both of them as the paperwork come out.
You can't call her scoring if he released their audio. He started it.
Yeah, he did.
You can't tell him
a lot of bad.
No, that's a fact.
You can't tell him how to fight back, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. You're right.
She's alleging that audio came out by him on purpose, that he leaked it on purpose. That's why she's suing him.
And
Right.
if it's her, and she said it was triggering.
The story never made sense that you dropped your phone and all of a sudden Instagram Live just pops up and you didn't know. I don't know how that worked.
See, some of these niggas don't know how to
this
play
shit crazy, huh?
Man, this is what Shannon got to do, bro. Shannon gotta go pay. Tell Jason Lee he gonna give me. Look, nigga, I'm gonna give you $3 million. I'm gonna step out. You my boyfriend, and I'm gonna tell the people it's a masculine side to me, and I'm of age, and I work out, and I just like to feel youthful. So I deal with younger women that's of age, but I'm really from the community, and this is boom. The community is gonna get behind them. They're gonna pull a wall around them. Settle, keep your contract, keep moving. Get out of this couple million and go pick up 30 more million from doing shit that represents the rainbow community and go home to your woman and kick your feet up and smile about it.
Yeah,
These niggas
what?
got too much pride. They got too much pride and ego.
The word pride is wild, but keep going.
Too much.
Oh, shit, show.
Bro, I'm just, hey, bro, if that puppy would have came out prior to, they wouldn't have arrested him. I'm telling you. They do not want no problem with that community, bro. I'm telling you. That's it. I mean, we already know the little,
Hey,
that's
do you think if he do that, that'll his podcasting career?
hell no, it's gonna go up. Coming out these days enhances. It don't take away no more. This is a fact. Like, I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah, that's what the algorithm say.
I'm just keeping it real.
Shit.
And whoever attack them, then it's gonna your career up. If you attack them, it's on. Straight up. That was listening to your music or watching your show or whatever, they'll get to unfollowing your ass and unsubscribing, boy, you'll feel that shit. Bro, the community, bro, if we call some people in there from the community, they already know Shannon is part of their community, bro. They know they people. This is a fact.
That's a fact.
But right now, him standing there, the heterosexual black dude who didn't take no for an answer and says he like to choke white women in public and leak sex sessions online at 58 years old, that ain't good look. He gotta go another way. Right now, this politics, he gotta fight for survival. What the other people think, that's it. That ain't a good look.
Yeah.
The man of age who wants to still feel youthful and masculine with somebody of legal age was standing here with their bisexual partner. I hate to say it in today's world, that's a lighter fall. I hate to say it.
That's real.
The heterosexual at 6'4", 6'5", saying, I'm a man, I don't mess with whoop, and yeah, it would just be a big black man choking a little white woman in public. No, ain't no. Give me that.
Well, Terry Crews tried that in a different way, and I think his career went downhill.
Well, Terry Crews tried to do a whistleblower thing. That's different.
Oh, okay.
He went whistleblower. He went and said the old white man was groping me to get roles. He didn't come out. He came out to say he was victimized.
He did the Me Too thing.
Yeah, he did
Right.
that. That's a little different.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah, he did the whistleblower shit, bro.
He also alleges that January 1st, 2025 is when she says, you know you missed this big ass $25K per cheek. Now the text messages come into context because you allege that you already got R'd and you send that message. You got R'd 2 months prior and you send that message 2 months later after being R'd. Have the conversation.
He's making her believe that he's her man. When she realized he's not really her man, she's like thinking about this. Everything comes up, and she's like, "Me over, bro. Now it's time to go."
No, I think y'all missing the point. I just left R&B about 4 hours ago, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna be real. Hit her all night, all morning. If I go back tomorrow and I go to do something, she say no, and I keep going, that's. I think y'all missing the point. I don't think y'all understand.
No, that's what exactly what I'm saying.
They got a thing called marital. You can be married to her 30 years. In the middle of a stroke, if she say no, stop, and you keep stroking, it don't matter what she did, what she
That's a
said,
fact.
what they did 4 months ago, 2 months ago. She came back, didn't go back. Nigga, it matter about when she talking about it was forced.
Right. And that's why we had to separate the timeline, right? 100%. The
Yeah.
timeline is anything consensual. She's saying from this point, we have that date. She said October 6th is when you after the live came out, and I said no. So from that point,
I mean,
everything
so
past
the
that point
fact
is
that
rape,
she
Unc.
said, listen, and then if it's any text, well, we already seen one text message when she hit the nigga. I said no and told you not to do it to me. You did it anyway, and then you didn't wear rubber, and I told you to, and I told you no. No means no, and this nigga kind of responds with the like we talk about it later type shit, right?
That's the first.
Yeah, right. I don't give a talking about. That's the my mind is programmed. My shit is like, you got that main switch when you hit everything off.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't give a bum on 300 perks, 17 Viagra's, 900 honey packs with a shot.
We out of there.
Nigga, you say no,
We
all
out of there.
systems off.
We out of there.
All systems off. No nothing work no more. Go. So, but this dude got a little arrogant because he's playing the dominance game. Everything about his play is dominance, right?
Okay.
He's playing the real daddy role. See, I ain't gonna lie, Shannon Sharpe the type of you can't have around your stepkids if they too young.
Talk to him.
You get what I'm saying? He that type. Whenever you get in like that old and you something that young, it's legal, but you got to consider everything about
A lot of uncles can't come around, Unc.
That's
You
a
already know
fact.
that.
it. You got to consider everything about it. Like you got nieces or a daughter that's 19, 22, whatever, all that type of. He on that because in his head he has this psychological thing about being dominant. You know what I'm saying? And being in control. So it's only so much control we gonna have when he dealing with a woman with some age. They got some status about herself. Only so much you gonna have. I don't give a what it is.
Right.
If it get to a point where you on some crazy, they ain't going for it. But in his situation, whenever she said no, whatever date that was, it really don't matter what happened prior to. And well, it happened October, and then we looked up in January. Then you was with him again, and then on Valentine's Day, you said no. That's what it is. And I think in his head, he like, this bitch just want me to do this. She want me to snatch her up. When he made the comment, be a big black man choke on a little white woman in public, I said, okay, I know what we're dealing with. He
So,
don't get it.
with the civil trial,
He just arrogant.
yeah, you
He an arrogant dude. He arrogant, egotistic, arrogant dude who like he wanted his way. I sent some content to the chat, to the back channel, where them talking. They said they always talk about my age. We're gonna talk about
the wage.
tax bracket or something, a
Yeah, the
wage
wage
or something.
shit. The wage shit. I'm not
Yeah, so
dating with
you
my
gotta
age. I'm gonna
understand where
date
he's
with my
coming from.
wage.
He's not being realistic about what it's supposed to be and what it is.
Hmm. So salute. Right. He's wild, Brock. Because at the end of the day, this is his actual lawsuit from the state of New York. 45 pages. We only 10 pages in.
And I hate to say it. I don't want to jinx him or nothing, but I believe it's gonna be about 5 more, 10 more come out on it. They just getting started.
This is victim number two.
I think it's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's for sure some more women. There's no way it ain't no. You know what I'm saying? That's part of like of being a player. You know what I'm saying? Like being a bachelor. You know what I'm saying? And that's the rules you playing by because when you floating like that, out of every three, two of them gonna be the same type situation.
Come on, rank it up.
Shit, more than that, huh?
Cause you playing in that field. You know that she's a
Yeah,
minefield.
football star type mentality.
But yeah, when she said no means no, when she on the phone talking about you choke me, I don't want to be choked. Like his responses, bro, kind of do make you feel like something might have happened, bro, because he ain't responding like that with that. Like, bitch, what
Rob,
the
we
fuck?
not into that, so it don't make sense to us because we not into that shit. So that response don't make sense.
I mean,
I freaked the
I beat my gals up. We do all kind of shit.
But
But
that ain't got nothing to
if
do
she
with
ever
that.
try
Ain't
to
got
play with
nothing
me
to
on
do with
some
no.
no,
What that got to
nah,
do with no?
that's what I'm saying. If she ever tell me no, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like and the fact that or if she even texts me after we done did something like, hey, I told you no, what the like hell nah.
So if she tell you no, you gonna
that's why I
keep
know.
going?
Hell no.
Oh,
You know they got a such thing called marital. Like Google it.
yeah,
Absolutely. That's a fact.
absolutely.
Yes, there
No,
is.
just because you married to a woman don't mean she gotta give you sex.
Hey, niggas better read up on that as they read up on sex trafficking. Niggas better
Yeah,
wake
that's
up.
what I'm saying. I believe it's gonna be some more come out the woodworks. I hope it don't, but
I
I
mean,
believe they coming.
Hey, y'all
just pick.
seen the new shit where they say he choked the girl at the undisputed?
Well, that see,
Uh,
so Cam, that's the point.
it's coming. They
Everything's
gonna
coming
keep
out
coming.
right now.
They gonna keep coming out the woodworks, bro.
Cam, that's
That
the
shit
point.
just dropped.
We're reading the 45-page civil trial plus discovery. The
You
shit
know what?
has
Yeah. He ain't
MP3,
gonna make it.
MP4. This is the whole discovery, Cam. Are we a joke tonight?
Yeah, that ESPN shit is over. You know, I'm gonna agree now. At first I didn't think so, but now that I'm listening to it, Disney not gonna stand next to that, bro.
Nah, not at all.
Like the
Yeah, it's
no
got too
shit.
much legs to it at this point.
Yeah,
Remember,
he
45
No,
remember,
they
bro.
ain't
pages.
even finna.
Go ahead, on.
Disney. He just had a Disney play.
ESPN Disney
100
shit.
mil.
he on ESPN. ESPN owned
ESPN
by
is linked to
Disney.
Disney.
That's owned by
100
Disney.
mil. Oh, that shit
Oh,
over.
his podcast is ESPN.
He on
Yeah.
ESPN
Well,
TV.
that's
His podcast is with Colin Coward on YouTube. But his ESPN deal is
yeah.
the TV he do. He say he stepped away until he tried to do the I'ma step away until football season, but they gonna end up cutting that shit
Yeah,
out.
he over
Yeah,
with.
yeah, Rome. I ain't gonna lie, I agree now, bro. I got to, cause that like I don't see no fight in this one. I don't see no fight in this one, to be honest.
Hey, check your back channel real quick. The exhibit list. I just sent it to you.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
Oh, what up, YouTube? Clubhouse TV back in the building. You heard the content, man. We have Wack tapping in with a bold take on the Shannon Sharpe situation. Now that the bombshell $50 million sexual assault lawsuit hit the headlines, Wack saying this is just the beginning. So let's get into it now. Wack, of course, ain't one to hold back. And this time he's sounding off on Shannon Sharpe. According to Wack, that lawsuit ain't some isolated case. He says where there's smoke, there's usually fire. You think that's the only one? Watch, more is coming forward. Now, Wack's calling this a strategic unraveling. He's claiming Shannon's lifestyle's been too loud, too flashy, too reckless for this not to catch up to him. Wack says the way Shannon's been moving, mixing fame, social media antics, and private parties was bound to bring some heat. Eventually, he even doubled down saying these type of lawsuits, they don't pop out of nowhere. Usually it's the first one that opens the gate. Watch what happens next. I bet you 2, maybe 3, 5, maybe 10 are going to say something. Wack brought up the pattern he's seen before in the industry. Big figures get hit with one accusation, then suddenly more follow. Whether real or opportunistic, he said, now the shark's in the water, the scent's out. And if Shannon ain't careful, gonna get uglier. fast. Now, crazier part is that Shannon offered her $10 million beforehand. So what was going down? What other information is there that Shannon didn't want to come out? I don't know, but let me know what you guys think about it. Wax warning folks that this Shannon Sharpe scandal might be just starting. He's betting more women gonna come forward, and this thing's gonna spiral quick. So don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Stay tapped in with Clubhouse TV. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. And subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Whack 100 content. Any questions, suggestions, need me to advertise for you on my channel with over 40K subscribers? Just hit me on IG and I get back to you. As always, I certainly appreciate y'all checking out Clubhouse TV, and I'm off to the next one. I'm out, y'all.